Hello everyone, this is Pomo, bringing you part 36 of my FE6 Let's Play. Beyond the bad ending we continue. Bern surrendered with King Zephyr's death. The great war that shook the lands of Elib was over. However, Roy's battle was not. Roy continued to search for the Dark Priestess, who could be the Dark Dragon. Following the light emitted by the divine weapons, Roy headed for the Dragon Temple. However, waiting for Roy in front of the temple was Brunya, the one remaining Dragon Lord of Bern. She had rounded up the remaining troops and was waiting to attack Roy. A battle with the now dead Kingdom of Bern. Roy already had a heavy heart at having to battle these ghosts. A full map, like a map that just represents the biggest, scariest menaces you find in Bern. We have plenty of Wyverns, this time with some very nasty weaponry like Axe Rivers, Silverlands. We have many druids, including the Sleep, Berserk, and this one just has a physic, but still scary. I'm pretty sure these snipers don't move, but they are still annoying. And at the entrance of the Dragon Temple, we have Brunya. Now, Brunya is not that bad if you manage to reach her quickly because she has a bolting. And if she has her bolting equipped, she's weighted down by a lot and she's easier to target. Still, she is dodgy. And you can see here, 22 speed, 19 lag. Definitely gives her the dodge. 20 defense and 25 resistance to, yes, the tankiest a sage could ever be, and 30 magic. So, quite a unit. Physical damage is definitely the way to go. This might be like a tiny thing to do. There's also plenty of Mamcutes around, pretty strong ones too, 28 strength. Flux, Amenth, yeah, there are some druids in here. Horse Slayer, another Axe Raver, and in the middle, because they realized that having flyers is very good for this chapter, we have 2 long ballistas and a killer ballista, because again, this path is probably the easiest to traverse. Now, there's a lot of shops in this map, and there's actually shops up here for some reason. I don't think I'm going to have to do a lot of shopping, but that's why I got a white gem, I think, in the last chapter, in case you were wondering why are you getting... Yeah, you can still shop in the penultimate chapter. So Roy Ward, Ruth Garthenis, Sol Dorothy, Nime, Lance... Nime hasn't yet used the Apocalypse. Lance, okay. Astol, no. Alum, Percival, Lou, Milady, Kidnafa, Cecilia, but that's just to put Fa at the very end. I'm going to bring Fear. Why? You will see. And yeah, some inventory I do have to fix. Like, there are some things in here that aren't useful at all. For example, this Armor Slayer. So let me do that and I'll come back. Okay, that wasn't that complicated, so let's go in here. Chapter 23, The Ghost of Bern. Yeah. A good title. Lord Jarl, here's Idun. Please take care of her. What are you going to do, human? We will stay here and face the Tyrian army one last time. Do you have the troops? The Dragon Knights scattered around the continent have all returned under our cause. Do you have a chance of victory? Our chances of winning are not high. But we are the Wyvern army, the strongest force on the continent. We shall at least show them our unbending will. You humans are incompressible to us at times. Would your will raise your chances of winning? Very well. We all have our methods of battle. Have you spread my message? Yes. Those who flee the army now will not be tried guilty of fleeing. Whether to fight or to leave is up to each his own. That was your message, General Brunya. How many still remain with us? Almost all of the troops are saying that they still wish to fight by your side. All our chances of victory are slim. I'm sure many of the troops have family waiting for them. They must not feel pressure to stay. We are Knights of Bern, lady. We have no intention of bowing our heads to Etruria. I want you to expel those who are injured, and those who have young children or aged parents. They must not stay here. But, General Brunya, that is an order, understood? Nah. Master Roy, our troops are ready. Did the messenger return? Yes. As we suspected, the enemy has no intention of surrender. Okay, I didn't remember this and I actually really like it. You know, the fact that Roy, in these circumstances, of course, would try to negotiate with the enemy and see if they would surrender without fighting. Did you make it clear that their safety would be guaranteed if they surrender? Yes, but they said, we appreciate your offer, but we will not surrender. Oh, why? Bern already officially surrendered. This person might understand. Princess Guinevere, do you understand why? Yes. Bern recognizes itself as being the strongest force in the league. Their pride would not allow them to accept defeat without fighting. Master Roy, the enemy is advancing. We have no choice. We must fight. Merlino sent Princess Guinevere to the back lanes. No, I will stay here. I must listen to their calls. That is all a traitor like myself can do. Starting off good. Okay, that village is in danger. I didn't remember if that was the case, but it is. Still, that's a point where I can probably put Percival. Hand axe, Percival. That way we block you off. Perfect. Can I reach? I don't think I reach. Yes, barely. I think I'm one square off. But I want to visit that village with fear. Reason being, there's a recruitable character in that village. A recruitable character on chapter 23? Yes. That's a recruitable character that can only be recruited if you visit the village with one of two units. One is Fear, the other one is Bartry, that we don't have because we didn't go the beer route, so let's visit. Hehehe. Uncle! That voice, is it Fear? What are you doing here? I never expected to find you here, Uncle. After traveling around the continent, I decided to settle here. I thought I could train my sword skills without being caught up in unwanted messes in a quiet place like this. Uncle, I must tell you something. Mother, she... died? Yes. So she didn't survive the illness. I'm sorry. I wasn't there when she needed me the most. No, it's alright. But why are you here? You don't seem like you have been searching for me, just to say that. Yes, I'm fighting against Brunya. You joined the war? I know that you don't like getting caught up in conflicts like this, but I could not help but to try and do something for these people who are suffering because of the war. Uncle, am I wrong? Did I make a mistake? Is this not good for training my sword? No, you have not made any mistakes. The path you chose on your own is never. In fact, I shall assist you from now. Really? Yes, you are right. You have grown. The last time I saw you, you were still a baby. Uncle. And here's Karel. I really like Karel. That's probably not hard to guess. Karel is a level 19 sword master with these base stats, comparable to Rutger to some degree. Like 2028 is actually kind of similar. The only low thing he has is his speed, but he does have better defense and much better resistance, so and much better luck. So Karel can do some a pretty good job. The only problem, of course, he can only do that job for 2 chapters. And his affinity is light. Also something I find really interesting because he changes his affinity from FE7 to FE6, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure his affinity is darkness in FE7 and light in FE6. Comes with a Woda, 28 attack, S rank, is a swordmaster. If you don't have anyone that can use the Durandal, Karel is your guy. If you want to give him some Wyvern Slayers, he can probably do a good job. He's just nice to have. Nice to have. Has the perfect constitution for the Durandal too, I think. No, the Durandal is actually a bit heavier than that. But he can wield a Wyvern Slayer with no penalty, so pretty good. I actually have all the available Myrmidons in the game just now deployed, because I have Karel, Fear, and Rutger on this map. Of course, Fear just to recruit, but... Okay, they are very aggressive. Much more than I remember. Much more than I remember. So we have to take some measurements against them. I probably double and I hit only once. That's okay. The problem will come if they start physicking, but it doesn't seem like they want to. A promoted with a killer. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, Karel, well, Karel, for example, has enough luck on base that he doesn't get greeted by Mumcutes. He really is like what I call a mission control character. To make sure that you are able to reach certain benchmarks, the game provides you with a unit that can do it. Okay, sorry, but that's... Alright, you could go for that. That's okay too. And yeah. And you can go there. That's a bit more dangerous, in fact. Yeah, in fact, I don't want that. Yeah. Okay. 3%. That's not a critical, and I get a critical myself. Perfect. Okay. 70 HP on these mana kits. Okay, coming closer. Maybe we would have been okay with Rutger, but you can never be too careful. They would prioritize Lu over what's his name? Worth, of course. Which is dangerous because if they hit twice, they definitely kill Lu. But they shouldn't hit. They shouldn't hit. I've gotten dodgier than in chapter 21 and maybe a bit more now. Oh, well, magic is good. Magic is very good. Shouldn't complain about magic. Okay, yeah, we would survive a critical there and we one-shot. Perfect. We one-shot due to the support. If we didn't have any support, we wouldn't one-shot. We would do 62. I'm pretty sure. Here's the promoted one with the Horses Slayer. And a thing about this chapter is, and I remember this 100%, no reinforcements. There are no reinforcements in this map. So this is really like taking out every able fighter in Burn. Alright, so for example, this dude with the Nosferatu could be pretty terrifying if he was on our side. You know, going around, attacking the Wyverns. The speed? 15. Yeah. It's probably doing some damage to the enemy troops if I let him. Yeah, I'd say my units are quite powerful. At the end of the last chapter, I was saying, no, this is maybe, you know, an atypical group. Maybe normally you would have stronger units. If I think about it, I struggle to think about a stronger team that I have used in the past. Like this one has been pretty insane. We have an Axe River there. Okay, well, I was going to say let's show off Karel, but there's not much of a show off when you just do that. Okay, yeah, this way I don't get countered, so you can get this one, Rother. Do I activate? I think I will activate animations for Karel. I actually want to activate animations for Nime too, because Nime might use finally the Apocalypse in this one, so let's go for this. Let's go for this. And we can get out the Killer Ballista, which is the most annoying. Like, that thing has 3 critical on Percival, and Percival has 16 luck. On some characters like Echidna, that has more than 10 critical. Do I use it here? Yeah. By the way, something fun. So the Apocalypse gives +5 to magic. And that might seem like, yeah, for example, see here, I have 60 hit on that dude, right? If I equip the Apocalypse, suddenly I have 90. Why is that? Because the Apocalypse just gave me the boost in magic, so now I'm using the offensive state with +5 magic, and that means more hit against the enemy. So equipping the Apocalypse actually just makes Nime a very good staff user. Like, she doesn't even have to use it, but her physics heal more, her warp range is bigger, so that's a cool thing you can do with her. And basically only her, because no other dark magic user is going to be able to get a good staff rank. But we are going to show the Apocalypse animation, because it's a pretty cool one. This thing devastates mana kids. Like, I think this is the weapon that most consistently one-shots mana kids. Just a fucking black hole. They're ready to kill anything. Okay, let's go for this. I have so many uses left for Fa that I think I can afford to do that and even try for the 15 critical, because I remembered you were teetering on the level, and it's a very good level. A very good level at that. Okay, 19 uses still of the Divine Stone. And we are looking good, we are looking good. That 11 speed especially is the same as a Mamcute, so you don't get doubled. Shouldn't get doubled. Oh, that's a Roy kill if I ever saw one. That's 100% a Roy kill. Rapier for the accuracy. Not like there's any horse left, so... I'm pretty sure the accuracy is determined by how close you are to them, so I'm going to put myself a little bit more distance. Also, that's yes bad. Man, why? I really don't want to do this slowly, but... Okay, let's see if this works. And Ballista goes for Fa. But that should be only the lowest one. The other one shouldn't reach. Yeah, you go for Thainy. Okay, and Thainy dodges. Thainy dodges. I think I will go for the killer this time. Or even for the Malte. Like, this might be an opportunity to use the Malte, because I want to get the Ballistas out of the way already. They are very strong. They can basically one-shot Milady, so... Mamcute down. That shouldn't be the only Berserk I do. The killer is unreliable, so I will use the Malte. I know using a legendary weapon against just an steel bow sniper is a bit meh, but circumstances are everything. Context is everything. You might start moving because I think you might have a 2-move AI. And just up there is where you can target. Yeah, they start moving, so they have 2-move AI. And that is annoying, because now Thainy basically can't... Alright. Good, great, in fact. Oh! Oh, no. Those are boots, so I also can't teleport there. Okay, Thainy might be dead. Not going to lie, Thainy might be dead. She will also probably kill the Ballista, but... Sorry, what's your range, Berserk dude? Did I just put myself in the border or something? Oh no, your range is actually terrifyingly long. Oh, I can talk To Roy. Let's talk to Roy with Karel. Are you Roy? Who are you? I am Karel. I hereby have decided to assist your army. You're the Sword Saint. I have heard of your skills. You are most welcome. Yeah, the Sword Saint. The Sword Saint. Okay, yeah. Thane will go for this with the multi. So she might break the multi, but it's also not that important anymore. Skill? Okay. Remember, her strength and speed are capped, so she can't level those anymore. The problem is the promoted one. Yeah, okay. Okay, she survives. Against all odds, she survives. And she's also in a position where I can... Fuck! Bad. That's very bad. I could have... I was going to warp, souling here, restore her, and then get her away. That would probably have been good. Yeah, I'm not letting her die. I'm not letting her die, yeah. Okay, noted. I have to be careful with the Berserk. Noted. So, back into this map. And I did things a bit differently. First of all, I positioned myself better. I killed the pack of Wyverns. I actually managed to distract some of the Wyverns from the middle to go for Lu too. So Lu has burned quite a lot of air caliber on these skies. But it's all for good, because Thane should now be able... with 1, 2, 3, 4... Okay. I'm just very bad at... I have to count all the time if I want to know where a character is going. I think I'm going to pass on the long ballistas, considering the results last time. I will go for the killer here. Okay, it would have been useful getting a killer. A critical here, but we still can do it. We still can do it. It's not exactly the same situation as last time. Alright. You're weakened. I can probably like... I don't like it. Does Karel have animations now? Does the configuration save when you reset? He doesn't. Alright, then... Let's see if we can show... Yeah, you see, that's Karel's palette. Cool, right? That's it. I wanted to show it. And yeah, as you saw, for experience, getting Karel to level 20 is actually stupidly hard. I'm not even going to talk about his growths, because Karel basically has growths over 100 for everything, 210 HP or so. It's a funny thing to know, but it doesn't really make a lot, do a lot for you, because he's only going to get one level. And yeah, that level will be very good, but does it really matter? So Worm Slayer. Oh, I'm missing the 86. If you can miss an 86, you can get hit by multiple 20s. Bro, no. I think I do 22 times 2, so that doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter actually, but annoying. In fact, I think I'm going to... Yeah. So I considered this last time. Can I do this? Yes. I will berserk the Mamcute. Instead of berserking the druid, I will berserk the Mamcute. Because I think that way the Mamcute is going to do a lot of damage in here. Probably go to this side and attack some of the druids. Yes. And I think Nime is in range of the long ballista actually. Yeah, yes, barely. Just rescue her. You're safe. You're not in range of the berserk, are you? You are. It seems like he doesn't like going for it unless you're a bit... No, he will not go there. He actually has less range than it shows because he doesn't move. Here we have this leap. Something I have to take into account too. Okay, I think the promoted one is a good use of the Brave Bow because the spears are quite scary. And now that Javelin can also be scary. Can also be scary. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Okay. You might be able to reach here. I don't care. I have a killer axe. I don't know why I never gave a killer axe to Percival, because it's actually quite a good answer against the large amount of lances that this game has. And yeah, I'll get attacked. Sorry, this is what I wanted to check, by another spear. So maybe go here and trade you the hand axe, so that at least you can do something back. So the long ballista went for root hair, and the other one will probably go for him too. Yes, that means there's only one use left for each. Yes, I like it. I like it. That's the kind of berserk I want to see from you, Nime. Actually, I want to go... Okay, I just had a very stupid idea, and those are normally the kind of ideas you have to act upon. You can probably guess what the idea I just had. First of all, there's only Thane in that range. Then I have Killer Axe Boy and Wyvern Slayer Boy up there. The rest will remain. No, wait. Can the druid reach already? Oh, you actually hit me this time? Well, that's the ballista's broken. I'm not sure about the druid. I actually wasn't like I knew I had to take care of him, but I've kind of forgot at the end. You go for Nime. Probably because you double. Probably because you double, because Apocalypse is heavy as hell. So that's bad. That's bad. Please dodge. Please dodge. I don't want to repeat this. Thank you. I honestly didn't think you would dodge. I I thought I was just asking for nothing. But yeah, 0 and 0. Okay, lucky me. I made another very stupid mistake because I didn't kill him off. And I know Soul can survive a round, but Cecilia can't, so I had to rescue her. I will take here, and I will... Where are you? Alright. I can take you on with a hand axe. I'll take and release Cecilia there. That's a safe spot. Yeah, I didn't... I might be getting too confident because, you know, nearing the end of the game, blah, 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 blah. 1 point, okay? But we have to be careful. We have to be careful. Sorry, who else has to move? Oh. My dancer. Yeah. You probably did a lot of damage there, but you didn't kill, because Sol has like... You don't have 44 damage. That's the Berserk. You're going for the Berserk, actually. Little do they know, I have annoying Berserks of my own. Yes. Glitchy. Very glitchy. Very glitchy notification for the Berserk being broken. Okay, I think those Berserks were still pretty well employed. Like, we did manage to get a lot of enemies killed for basically no cost. 31? Why do you have 31? Are you going to... Okay. Okay, this was a stupid risk. Level up for Lu. Magic, he got magic speed before. Okay. Okay. Alright, yeah, okay. That's okay with me. Missing one because I definitely deserved to die there. And I think the sleep is going to go for Lu, yeah. With a 100%, I don't care, I have restores. Exactly for situations like this. But the Wyverns are basically done. Okay, you are even taking care of some of the Mamcutes, which is fun. Only one turn of Berserk, so you will kill the Mamcute and be done. I will go for you. I will go for you. The sleep is out. Oh, I actually missed a 90. Okay. Well, then Nim is probably getting slept. Or Berserked. Yeah, maybe Berserked. Let me move Fa so that maybe she can bait you out of using Berserk. You're recovered before killing. Berserk goes for Karel. Understandable. Sleep goes for Percival. Just with 100 hit too. I have to restore, so as long as you don't sleep and Berserk both of my restore users. Oh, you have 2 sleeps. Yeah. That's something. Okay. Closing in on Brunya. She's scared, she's scared. Oh yeah, the Berserks. The status stays prioritize Karel. Because due to Karel having been recruited, he's considered to be the last... Oh, the 9% hit me? Really? Okay. Yeah, that's 1 use of a sleep left there. 1 use of Berserk left. And I'm honestly all for skipping this. Well, do I have the warp? Do I leave the... Yeah, I have it on Cecilia. I have it on Cecilia. I remember I brought it along in some weird way. Yeah, I'm going to do this not because you need to use the warp here, just because I have many uses left. And at this point in the game, I don't think it's worth it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I don't think it's worth it to keep them. Now, do you have the bolting equipped? You have the Fimbul better. That's a problem. That's a problem. I kind of want you to use the bolting. But with that skill and speed, I also don't want to put Milady in range or... Oh. Why do I default to Milady when I have Thainy? So Thainy, with support from Roy, should be able to force you to take out that. Now... I'm going to give you the warp. And you can probably guess what I'm going to do. With my warp, I'm going to warp Rutger in here, kill. And if I'm not able to kill, I will rescue him out, actually. So that's why rescue is also an option. If not, I will teleport Roy. And that will be it. And I didn't... I moved Sol without restoring Karel. Yeah. I can't rescue, I can't... Okay. Now let's think about this objectively. Lance survives against Karel. Definitely does. Milady does too. Doesn't get doubled. And Percival does too. Now, Karel, please don't come. Please don't come. I know I don't answer your attacks, so it doesn't matter the weapon I have. It's just for dodging. Oh, but you can enter here. Okay, fear might be there. The way is far. Karel, what did you do? The sword demon! He went for his own family! No! Karel, what are you doing? Stop! Karel, no! Bern will not lose. Even if I fall, Bern will rise back up and fight again. Alright. That was stupid. Very, very, very stupid. But we're okay. We're okay. That's the last Berserk, actually. But of course, I don't want to be facing all of the Fenris or Nosferatu or whatever these guys have, one by one. And this is the last sleep, the last Berserk. They don't have any other offensive escape, but with 3 uses of Warp left, and even some uses of Hammer, if you want to take that into account. Yes, so I don't forget. Actually, let's wait a bit. First, we're going to war. In my opinion, this map is clearly designed around the possibility of you using warp. Because come on, look at that spot for you to perfectly teleport Rutger in. Now the fact that it's round, meaning you can only have one unit go in, that is annoying. And actually, more than annoying, that is a harshest battle to do, but do have Javelin. Okay. That's not good. That's not good. I don't have boltings, I don't have parries, I don't have anything of the sort. I go for that, that's not a lot of critical. If I go for this, that's basically no hit. I can think of an option, but no, it's not possible. We have healers here, so Brunya will recover. Of course, 2 criticals would be enough, but I don't want to rely on that. And also we have this, where 1 critical and 1 hit is enough. But for that, I would just use the Durandal. Okay, let's try with the Durandal. Maybe we will get lucky. We did get lucky. Your Majesty. Now I can go to your side. And level 24 Roother with 23 strength. That's the cap. It's not. It's not. Maybe it's 24. 29 speed. Okay. Pretty good Roother. Yeah, I was going to consider maybe using the Holy Maiden. But yeah. That's the seize spot. Okay. Just to be sure. Maybe I want to... No, I want to... do stuff like this, for example. There are some easy kills to get here. Actually, in here I have Roy support. So that's good. Yeah, not that difficult of a chapter. The most difficult part again is this quote-unquote throne room. Brunya's throne room with all the mages can be challenging, but level 70. God damn. Let's use the restore. Just because that's experience. And I'm not going to get another use for restore because the next chapter you just need to battle a particular type of enemy. The name of the place might give you an idea of what type of enemy. Okay, I don't think anyone can do anything else. Well, aside from a little stab use from Lu to get a bit of experience. And yeah, that was chapter 23. You see, this is what happens when you don't use the warp earlier in the game, that you get these fine uses at the very end to be able to escape, you know, going against all this troop. This is the Dragon Temple. The Dark Priestess is in here? We can count them. But something is bothering me. What? In one of the legends of the Scarring, it is said that the Dragon Temple holds the power of the dragons. What does that mean? It is also said that the temple's power protects the dragon itself. But I don't understand. This is just my estimate, but perhaps it means that the dragons inside the temple have much greater power than those on the outside. So, our tactics against the dragons until now might not work. Right. But perhaps if one worthy of using the divine weapons uses one to its fullest potential, then we might have a chance. We have no other good ideas. Alright. And we'll choose those who have the best skill to enter the temple. Be careful who you choose. We might not be able to leave once we're inside. Well, that's a clear warning as to what's going to happen in the next one. Because, yeah, the last chapter has a very reduced deployment slot, even more than... I was going to say even more than FE7, but then I thought about it. It is less units than FE7, but it's also much, you know, like in FE7 you have like forced 5 units. Last chapter in FE7 allows you to bring 12 units, out of which 5 of them are mandatory. The 3 lords, Nils and Athos, I mean. While in FE6 you get to bring 10 units, but 2 are forced. So actually, you have a bit more flexibility in FE6 because you can bring 8 people of your choosing. In FE7 you can only bring 7 people of your choosing. So that's that. Yeah. This was the last difficult map. I think anyone would agree chapter 24 is not that difficult if you do it properly. And I will do it properly, of course. And the endgame is also, yeah, pretty easy. So this was the last challenge in our way. For the next map, I will be very selective with the people I bring. I think Ghost of Bern is an interesting map. It really is Bern throwing everything they have left at you. That includes the last packs of Wyverns, the status staves, everything that has made Bern a threat up until this point. But somehow they do feel like a ghost of themselves on chapter 21. On chapter 21 it just felt like they had infinite resources and nothing could stop them, and suddenly they are just a shadow of themselves with the same tactics and the same strength, the same will, but not being able to quite get you down, and even with the enemies themselves saying, I don't think we are going to win against Roy's army. So it's a sad kind of perspective, but I do like that the game does it, and I do appreciate how Roy approaches it with, you know, asking them to surrender. As I said, I didn't remember that, and I think it fits the character of Roy, because Roy is truly the most pacifist of lords, at least in the games I've played. I mean, aside from if you want to consider Corrin's absolute naivete an actual character, because Corrin is just a bunch of tropes mashed together. But Roy is the one character that really hates war and really would do anything to avoid it. And in this chapter it shows. But yeah, that's going to do it for this part. Next part is the final part. So look forward to that. This has been Pomum. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.